Hi, I'm Jonathan Hall. As some of you may know, I run a daily email list. I send daily emails about DevOps related topics for small teams. If you aren't subscribed, you're welcome to. I'd love to have you on the list. You can go to jhall.io/daily to subscribe. But in this video, I'm going to show you how I create that list. I've had several people, mostly people who run other daily lists who are thinking of doing it, asking how I do it. So this video will show you sort of the back office of my daily list. It doesn't go into all the details of things I've set up. It's really just what my daily flow looks like. So I recorded myself creating tomorrow's daily email. It took me about 30 minutes, a little bit less, I think, to record the entire video. There will be a timestamp in the video so you can see how far along I am. I did take a little bit longer this time because I just wanted to be thorough and make sure I showed everything. So think of 30 minutes as sort of an upper bound for how long it takes me. This is also a little bit of a longer email than I usually write, so many of my daily emails are much shorter and therefore faster. But you'll see me go through the process of writing, committing to Git. I use Hugo Static Site Generator to create my website, and then you'll see me select and edit an image that becomes the banner for that email. So I'll narrate the video and I'll cut out some of the boring parts where I'm waiting or just typing. But I hope you enjoy. If you have any questions, please leave a comment below. If there's anything I overlooked or didn't explain thoroughly, I'd love to hear from you. So have fun. So I am a desktop Linux user, so I generally navigate my desktop using the console. I do use VS Code for most of my coding and my post editing as well. I'm using two monitors here, so it opened in the wrong window. I have to move it to the right window. So I keep my website in Git, on GitLab, and I use Hugo, as I mentioned in the introduction, a Hugo Static Site Generator, to build my website. So editing my website, and therefore my daily post, is just a matter of editing a Markdown file. Then I use Drip to actually send the emails, and it reads my daily posts from an RSS feed, and that's how my essentially blog posts get turned into daily emails. So I've written this shell script called daily.sh that basically just copies this template that you see now on the screen into place and changes the date to the next date that I have not written for yet. In this case, this is tomorrow's post. Tomorrow's date is on the in the date column. I also keep this file here called topics.md. That's basically just a list of topics that I've thought of that I might want to write about. So I looked here to choose a topic that I haven't written about yet, and that's the topic I'm going to write about. So then I start writing. Let's go ahead and jump ahead a little bit here. Now, sometimes I'll pull up a preview of my Markdown, especially when I'm doing something like a list here, just to make sure that what I'm writing is effectively producing the output I want. So now I've essentially finished writing my content. You can see I do very little proofreading. Then it's time to update the so-called front matter. So I set tags. These tags are used, of course, within my website, although I'm not using them for that yet. They're also exposed to the RSS feed that I send to dev.to, where I cross-publish some of these posts. Then I set the description and the LinkedIn description. So I have these set separately. The description is used on Twitter or so-called generic social media. So if you were to share one of these posts on LinkedIn, Twitter, Facebook, whatever, this is the description that it would pull out and use however that's used. The LinkedIn description I use specifically for my Zapier integration that includes this description when I post automatically to LinkedIn. And that way I can make the LinkedIn description include tags or mention users or whatever like that. I generally just copy the description and then I add tags. And I don't, this is not very scientific. I just kind of randomly choose some tags that kind of make sense and seem related. And I guess it's working. I haven't done anything to measure the effectiveness of these LinkedIn tags, but that's what I do. Then it's time to choose an image. So I use various mostly free stock image sites. I also have a subscription to Scopio, which I got on sale at 29 euro lifetime subscription or something like that. So I generally look at these 3 or 4 sites for something that looks roughly appropriate to my topic. My topic today is essentially a homework or take-home assignments for recruitment. So a homework-related banner or image seems appropriate, so I'll search a couple sites for one of those. And here I decided to change the title to match the image a little bit better, just so that there's a little more clear congruity between the banner and the title I'm publishing. This image will appear on social media when the image is shared or when the post is shared. It'll also show up on the website if you view the post on the website. It's not yet included in the emails I send, but I will probably be including that at some point in the near future after I finish some branding redesign work. So here's an image that looks reasonable. So I download the image, and then again, I'm a Linux user, so I use GIMP to crop and resize the image. So I set the crop dimensions to be a specific size, which is the size that Twitter and most social media wants. Then I scale it to be exactly that size, so I'm not uploading a huge image that I don't need. Export the file. Then I need to copy that file into my Git repository and add it. Then I go back to my editor and set the image name in the front matter. You notice these fields are commented out. Most or all of these fields could be omitted completely, and it would just default to something else. So, if I didn't have a description or an image, it would just work without that. Now I commit my changes to Git, and then I can push my branch up to GitLab. Then I can go over to GitLab and create my merge request. Has 2 changes, just the image I uploaded and the markdown file I created. I'll wait for this the build and test stage to work. The test stage is very minimal. It just makes sure there's no broken links or missing images and stuff like that. Now that all the tests have passed, as indicated by the green check marks, I'm ready to merge the merge request. So there you have it. There's my daily routine when it comes to writing my daily emails. I hope this has been educational or interesting for you. Again, if you have questions, please don't hesitate to comment. I'd love to hear from you. Until next time.